proud of you of Zahara announcing her college choice today of Spelman.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
We all know how complicated family can be. There are fights, feuds, and arguments, but most of the time you tough it out and stick together. Blood is thicker than water, right? Well, that might not be the case for some celebrities. We're sure it must be hard trying to keep up with kids while also constantly being in the spotlight, but some celebs still make it work while some others are perfectly fine with alienating their kids. Here are 11 celebrities who are not in their children's lives. Number 11, Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson is known for his on-again, off-again relationship with Khloe Kardashian and being her baby daddy. He has also been criticized for cheating on Khloe multiple times. After his most recent cheating scandal, he found out that he got one of his hookups, Marilee Nichols, pregnant. The model gave birth to their son Theo in December 2021. A source even said Tristan is very absent from Theo's life and that he just wants this to quietly go away and for it to be resolved without him having to pay a lot in child support. It's obvious that Tristan probably behaved this way to please Khloe after the horrible way he humiliated her, but unfortunately, we don't think abandoning his son is going to score him any points. Fortunately, though, it's still early days for this whole scandal, and there's still plenty of time for Tristan to change his mind and find ways to connect with his newborn son. Number 10, Elon Musk. We're sure everyone must have heard of this next celebrity, considering he's currently the richest man in the world. Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla Motors and is also the founder of 5 other companies. He recently made the news not for his next incredible endeavor, but for his total of 9 biological children. Unfortunately, he's not in touch with all of them. His transgender daughter with his first wife, Justine Musk, said she wishes not to be related to her dad, and she even legally changed her name to Vivian Jenna Wilson. This was after her father mocked transgender people and the use of pronouns on social media. Elon appears to still spend time with his other kids. He even tweeted, "I love all my kids so much," in June. He also intends to solve the underpopulation crisis he thinks we're in by having more kids. So we don't think he's going to miss his daughter that much. Number 9, 50 Cent. 50 Cent has done pretty much everything. Singing, producing films, investment in companies, and even acting. These days, he is always seen making controversial comments all the time and even mocking people on social media. The rapper hit a tough patch with Marquise Jackson, his firstborn child, with Shaniqua Tompkins, when Marquise was 15. At which point the two reportedly argued so much that 50 Cent texted his son saying he doesn't have a son anymore. Years later, in 2020, 50 Cent told The Guardian that he thought Marquise had a sense of entitlement, adding, "You love the person, he's your child, and he looks at you as if you're the enemy." Number 8, Brad Pitt. Although Brad Pitt is an incredibly talented actor, he mainly rose to fame because everyone couldn't get over how good-looking he is. His 5-year marriage to Jennifer Aniston was pretty much gossip to everyone in the world before he left her because she didn't want any kids. Then he started dating Angelina Jolie, and they got married in 2014 and were known as Hollywood's hottest power couple at the time. Unfortunately, the two split in 2019 despite having 6 children together. In 2021, amid their ongoing custody battle, his 20-year-old adopted son, Maddox Jolly Pitt, testified against him and apparently even wants to change his last name to only his mother's name. It appears Brad's behavior since divorcing Angelina angered Maddox. A source even said that relationship between Brad and Maddox continues to be non-existent. Fans have also noticed how Brad has a somewhat nonchalant attitude when discussing his children.
Bro,
I know, me too.
that girl is bad.
Yeah, it brings a tear to the eye.
Come on.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Number 7, Anthony Hopkins. Next up on the list is multiple award-winning Welsh actor, director, and producer Anthony Hopkins. The Silence of the Lambs actor has been estranged from his only child, Abigail Hopkins, who he has with his first wife, Petronella Barker, for over 20 years. Abigail, who is now 53, said in 2005 how she would only see her father maybe once a year. She suffered a hard time mentally when she was a teenager and said she totally abused my mind and body with alcohol and amphetamines, and she even blamed it on her intermittent relationship with her father. When asked if he had any grandchildren in 2018, Hopkins admitted that he didn't know, saying indifferently, "People break up, families split, I don't care one way or the other." We think it's safe to say that Anthony isn't winning the Father of the Year award anytime soon. Number 6, Cher. Cher, the goddess of pop as she's often referred to, has been amazing us with musical hits like Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves and Dark Lady since 1963. She has even graced our screens a handful of times as an actress. She has 2 children, Chaz Bono and Elijah Blue Ullman, from her previous marriages to singer Sonny Bono and musician Greg Allman. Growing up with such famous parents wasn't easy for the kids, and Elijah even reportedly spent most of his time at boarding school. He told Entertainment Tonight, "When you go to boarding school at 7 years old, it's kind of hard to feel like you're not being shunned." He said, "I know it's a real regret, a real thing that for sure haunts her." Allman further added, "I definitely know that the intent has been genuine." Cher and her son have tried to reconcile their differences, but it seems their efforts have been futile considering her son did not invite her to his wedding. Number 5. Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner has been an American household name for quite some time now. She was very prominent in the lives of one of Hollywood's most famous families, the Kardashians. She was on the Keeping Up with the Kardashians reality TV show from 2007 when it premiered to 2015. She divorced Kris Jenner and underwent gender affirmation surgery, but that's not all. She also spilled the beans on her family in her memoir, The Secrets of My Life. In an interview she did in 2017, she confirmed that she was no longer in touch with the Kardashians. Although she stays in touch with Kendall and Kylie, her biological children, she has stopped speaking to her ex-wife Kris and her stepdaughters Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney, despite having helped raise them for 22 years. Number 4. Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is most known for his iconic appearances in Asian martial arts and in Hollywood blockbusters like Rush Hour and The Karate Kid. In the 1990s, Chan had an affair with beauty queen Elaine Ng, and though she had his child, he went back to his wife Joan Lynn and decided not to be a part of his daughter's life. Jackie Chan has since expressed regret for his affair, but remains married to his wife. Chan's strained relationship with his daughter, Etta Ng, has been widely documented, and it doesn't look like the two will be getting closer anytime soon, considering it has been over 20 years. It seems Etta Ng and Jackie Chan are equally uninterested in getting to know each other. Number 3. Tom Cruise. Unless you're Patrick Starr and live under a rock, you already know who Tom Cruise is. The 60-year-old superstar is world famous for his impeccable acting and his daring stunts, but that doesn't mean that he hasn't faced any controversies over the years. This actor has been criticized from his outbursts on set to his ties to the Church of Scientology. Tom's daughter, Suri Cruise, who he had with popular actress Katie Holmes, has made headlines before due to her complicated relationship with her dad. She has reportedly been estranged from Cruise since 2012 when her parents got divorced. Allegedly, the main reason for the strained relationship was for Holmes to protect Suri from Tom's controversial ties to Scientology, as it doesn't have the best reputation. Some even refer to the modern religion as a cult. Number 2. Mia Farrow. This actress stunned us all with her iconic roles in The Great Gatsby, Rosemary's Baby, and See No Evil. Mia Farrow is also known for her activism and extremely complicated family drama. She married musician Andre Previn in 1970, and their relationship lasted 9 years. During the course of their marriage, they had 3 biological sons, Matthew, Sasha, and Fletcher, and they adopted 3 Vietnamese infants, Lark Song Previn, Summerlong Previn, and Soon Yi Previn. Now, here's where things get real messy. Mia's relationship with Woody Allen, who she was with after Andre, was nothing short of complicated, and while the world was still reeling from the abuse allegations against Allen from his daughter, Woody shocked us all again when the news of his marriage to Mia's adopted daughter, Soon Yi, dropped. The two started dating when she was 21, and they got married when she was 27 and he was 62. This obviously put an end to Mia's relationship with Soon Yi, and their feud still lives on. Number 1. Woody Allen. Film producer Woody Allen is known for popular classics like Midnight in Paris and A Rainy Day in New York. He is also known for being quite controversial and is no stranger to scandal. Woody began dating his ex-wife Mia Farrow in 1980, and in 1985 Mia adopted a child, Dylan Farrow, even though Woody did not participate in the adoption. Dylan Farrow would later go on to tell her mother about the alleged molestation she suffered when she was 7 at the hands of Allen while at her mother's house in Connecticut in 1993. Though these allegations brought a huge scandal to their doorstep and investigations were carried out against Woody, a prosecutor decided not to pursue the charges. Dylan brought up the allegations again in 2014 and several more times during the height of the Me Too movement. Now Woody Allen is estranged from his daughter because of these allegations, and also estranged from his son, Ronan Farrow, because Ronan still supports his sister. Anyway, that's it for today's video. What do you think of these celebrities' relationships with their kids? Do you think some of them are justified in their alienation? And have these celebs inspired you to appreciate your family a little more? Let us know in the comment section down below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.